All right, welcome to Anything is Possible. We are out on the local lake. We had a big front come through, went from mid 90s down to, I don't know, it's probably 70 degrees if that here in Pennsylvania. So we're going to try for some post cold front bass here. We got some live shiners thanks to Maddie from, No Frills over in Scotland. Great guy. He gave us some money yesterday and we got some minnows. We're ready to go here. Anthony Adventure, welcome in, welcome in. We got Little Finn out here today. We popped up a little bit late because we were out fishing late with Steve last night in the river. So today we're going to go out and try to catch a bass. We got Kev. He's got to get the live minnows. He's got the net. So really it's about him today. I might just film him a little bit. We'll see. Let me know how the signal goes, but I'm going to get you guys into your position here. It's going to get a little bumpy here. Yo, 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 what's up, Jimmy? Dave Garcher, got a good night's sleep. And tonight, we're gonna do we got a black drum in the freezer I pulled out. We caught a while ago. The other, piece that we haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna cut that up. We're gonna do a video. We're gonna do a southern Louisiana crab type boil with it. Looking forward to that. We'll put that recipe out when we're done. Let you know how it turned out. Bear with me a moment while I locate my crappie man jigs. Gotta have my crappie man jigs. Terry B, what's up? We only went for an hour last night. Yes, yeah, I'm only going for an hour. Somehow it turned into 3 hours.
You were out for 3 hours?
Yeah,
So you were out till what, 1?
I don't know. I'm not good at math, obviously. I don't know. Do I do the paddle tail? I don't know what to try first. We'll do that out there. Let's get in the water. Glenn, Dorothy, everybody. They're saying hi, Little Finn.
Hello.
Jenny. Alright, let's launch here. I can't believe nobody's here today. Did you shut the vent on yours? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the drain. You're good. Don't worry about it. A little breezy out here, but overheating will not be a problem. Hopefully the wind doesn't get too bad. But if you guys can let me know when the signal gets bad, well, I will move. I'm a little worried about that because there's 2 really good spots that produce on this lake. One of them doesn't have a great signal, and of course that's where Little Finn wants to fish. So we're gonna head over there, and as soon as he gets done playing over here, I think I'm gonna troll out the back with the spinner bait once we get out here a bit. Ooh, it's breezy. Definitely windy out here. That's the one thing with this holder. My windscreen doesn't work on this. The kayak. Let's get across the lake here. Get a wind block maybe. But yeah, if the signal gets bad, let me know. I'll have to move because nobody watches when the signal goes bad. We'll find fish on the other side of the lake if we have to. Dirty Strawberry doing her cartwheels. What's up? Adam's in the house. Hooked on Adventure. Let's get this big old spinner bait right here. Let's launch it out the back, see what happens. While we troll. Right there. Throw it in. Off we go. Jenny, appreciate you dropping some links there. You are awesome. Let's get it. Yeah. I'm going to just do a big U here because Kevin's going to go off to our right side. You can't call it a starboard in a kayak, can you? I don't think you can. I feel like I'm rowing a boat in a bathtub. I can't use those captain terms, kayaking. And then we'll make the big U back. Good morning, 30 mile per hour wind here. Ended up with 32 flounder. Nice, Travis. Salt life. Did you get any keeper, bud? Deborah, come on out. We're in Pennsylvania. Let's see. How do I hit the thumbs up? Dang, don't mess around. You better hit that thumbs up because Tuesdays with Joy is keeping track. She's coming for you. Dang, it feels good out here today. I mean, you walk out that door and it's the first time it hasn't been like 96 in like 2 months. Poor Kevin. I forgot he's got the minnow bucket. All that, no keepers. Yeah, man, that's what I was hearing too. So poor Kevin is finding how hard it is to row with a freaking minnow bucket. This is just a little lake here, Deborah. We're literally going in circles around them at the moment. But we are trolling. Not easy with that bucket, is it? Bring it up and put it between your legs. Good morning. Yeah, hit the thumbs up on your way in. I'm just going to circle back and see how Banana Boy's doing over here. There you go. We should have room in there. I mean, you can just keep rowing. You're almost there. You're halfway across. It's just a struggle. What are you doing? You need my help or not? Okay. I'm trolling, so I got to keep moving. Love nature. Yeah, me too. That's why I like getting out. That's why I like getting outside. Nicole, what's up? Let me get Deborah wrenched up. She seems to fit in here. Yeah, we all like to get outside. Like I say, when life's a bitch, just go fish. We'll just troll a bit till he gets over here, I guess. How's the signal looking over here? This is the spotty side of the lake. I'm gonna head towards this beaver dam. We'll see how it gets. Sometimes not good. Sometimes not good at all. Highlight was Levi catching that flounder. Dude, his hair, he looks like he's living the salt life, man. North Storm's in. What's up, brother? Is your hand painting? Is your hand painting? I think that's a typo. Did I not bring my coffee? No, I left my coffee. That's not good. I left my coffee. There goes little Finn. Check my spinner bait. See what's going on with the spinner bait. Hooked on adventure. What's up, buddy? What's up? Let me get my other rod rigged up here. Bear with me here. I'm gonna put the little mini paddle tail on my other rod. See if we can catch some fish right away for y'all. And then we'll settle in and start hunting for the big guys. Kev's got live shiners, so the action I think is going to be on him for sure. So I want to keep him in front of me if I can. Are there Bigfoots in your area? Nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. It looks like Bigfoot territory. My theory is if there's a Bigfoot, he's not in the middle of nowhere. He's living 10 feet off a highway because nobody walks there. You could live a whole life right 30 yards off any of the highways in Pennsylvania and never be found. It's just like a fold in society. So if I was a Bigfoot, that's where I'd go. I have a little wildfire smoke there. We got rain, man. We got big storms, so I don't know. I don't know if it's this fire or it's the clouds. It's supposed to drizzle all day, so it could be that. I mean, I don't know. Got little Finn in frame. I'll try to keep him in frame. Kamari, what's up? That is Little Finn. Thank you. That's Little Finn's link. Make sure you guys sub over to Little Finn. Little Finn. He's going to eventually have a really active channel. It's bad in Minnesota. Oh, that sucks. Thank you, Jimmy. That's probably because there's a big one around. How's that picture looking? Fish on? Kev's got one on right there, guys. He's got a nice bass on. Nice! Hold that sideways so we can see it a little bit. All right. Kev's on right there, guys. I'll try to hold it steady. There we go. Get him back. Yep, you can drop him in. Okay. Let me know how the picture is, guys. If it's no good, we will go to the other side of the lake, okay? Kev can fish wherever he wants. We'll just fish on our own. Nicole. Picture's good? All right, cool, cool. Oh, Jimmy says it's fuzzy. All right. We're gonna head then. Little lake, yes, little lake. I'll just take one more cast here and then we'll head. Yay. Picture's fuzzy over here. I'm gonna head down in a minute. It's good now, fuzzy. Yeah, that's what it does. I'm not gonna deal with that. We're gonna move. Otherwise, nobody comes into the live. Nobody comes into the live. Not good. Not good. Mid-South, what's up? Yeah, it pretty much is. The problem, Mid-South, is the dude don't fish where the freaking signal's good. He always fishes where the signal's bad. He's like Bigfoot. He's always blurry. Look at him out there. Watch. Catch another giant. You won't be able to see it. Get another pixelated giant. Pixelation boy. All right, pixelation boy, we're out of here. We're gonna troll off once we get rolling here. Yeah, it's very peaceful here. Even though there's like a highway, you hear droning in the background. It's still really nice. All right, we are trolling out the back. Let's get all the way down to the other end, and it'll blow us back to this side of the lake. You're alone. I am not alone. I'm with my son. That was the kid on the banana boat. Let's freaking go! Saving grace. 90% are in 10% of the water with no cell signal. Exactly, Mid-South. I swear they know. And I'm dead serious about that. I think there's something to be said for that. You know, when they start putting like the windmills and stuff with the dolphins and the whales washing up, and I think there's a correlation there. It seems to me there's a correlation there. All right, we're gonna head down. We're not messing around. We're going right where we caught the 4-pounder. We'll start the trolling right through this territory here. Lee is up and at it. Lee was up late last night. I saw him over in Steve's live and we were out fishing on the river. Something going on. Man, I slept in at 8 o'clock. I'm usually up at like 3:30. I was out, man. I was out. Farming Boys is in. Hopefully the signal's good. It was really good down here last time, and I rewatched the live. Yeah, I told everybody on the members, I said, I'm only going to be live for an hour. And I looked, as I said, I looked down at the clock, and it was already like an hour and 40 minutes. I'm like, oh, well, I guess we're going to be a little bit later. It was so nice, though, you know? I mean, if I knew Kevin was going to sleep in till 8 o'clock this morning, I definitely would have, I would have stayed out probably all night, honestly. All right, here we are. Let me just figure out which way we're going to drift here. Get my spinner bait here in. Get a bass coming in. Probably have some weeds on it, to be honest with you. Alright, we'll start with the big spinnerbait first, and then we'll give up and start using the little one. What we've been doing is we've been fishing like true bass holios with like a bait caster, big bass lures. We catch a couple dinks, and then we switch to the crappie rod, and we catch 4-pounders. That's usually how it goes. And you guys are flying here. I saw somebody that wasn't wrenched up. Who was that? I fish for fun. Welcome in. That's who it was. Awesome. Welcome into the channel, brother or sister, whatever the case may be. Nice breeze. Hopefully it's not too loud. JK, what's up? Yeah, we're going to be drifting pretty fast. Is it clear? Is the signal clear down here? I think I can put better. I was going to say I think I can put the paddle away, but I don't think I can. We're about to be in the weeds already. I'm pixelated? You gotta be kidding me. Here? What the heck's going on? Anyone else agree? Am I pixelated? Or is maybe, yeah, sometimes people are behind in chat. It's easy to get behind on this, on the video. I don't know, but he heard me. I guess I'm gonna be behind if he heard me. Cast right off the front here. I'm gonna bulge this thing right at the surface. See if we get some top water. Let me get that other rod out of the way. That sucks. I don't know why all of a sudden it's been doing that. Places that have been clear are now like more pixelated. Good morning, Sue. Bud Files in the house. South Dakota, I think. One of those states. Skeeter, welcome in. No, I have not. Kev has. I just got here, man. 17 minutes we've been live. So we just launched. Trying to find the spot. Let's have a subscribe party. It's cool. Everybody connect around, man. This is an awesome community. Nobody comes here to see me, I know. Glenn, what's up? Don't say good morning to Skeeter. Glenn McIver, I'm right here, man. Don't you be talking to Skeeter first. Man, you gotta watch those Glens. What is the best fishing rod for fishing? Depends what you're fishing for, buddy. I'll tell you, this is a Bill Dance Quantum. It's nice. I like it. It's my son's, but I have no complaints with this. It's perfect for bass. And, oh no, I hooked my drain plug. And I love Bill Dance. So. Just depends what you're going. I say good morning. Oh, okay, Glenn. All right, Glenn. I just, you know, just got to make sure. I wrenched you up, bro. Welcome in. Cheers. First catch of the day for me is, I don't know, something. Salad. Did someone say cheers? It's too early. Go back to bed, Glenn. Dams fish. On. What's up, brother? Don't worry. I'm going to catch fish today. If we don't catch them this way, we'll cheat and break out the ultralight. We'll catch them on something. But I just like this rod because if we catch that big old boy that's out here, we'll get him with this. I could catch a shoe. Oh, watch out, turtle. Move your head. Coming through. I hope I don't catch that turtle. Zyro, what's up, brother? Zyro has made it in. Just hit my net. I didn't launch my net over the boat. Okay. Casting card, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. I guess it's early there. Dougie Doug's in from Jersey. What's up? You getting out on those flounder, man? They're kind of on fire, I hear, down there. That's the report I got. Flounders in Jersey are on fire. It's only because I'm not there this week. I'm going to go next week, and there won't be any, I guarantee you. Got a nice drift going. I'm just going to keep hitting the side. Burn it. That's what the bass guys call burning it. hovering water. Fast. Skeeter's got a special live. Absolutely. I'm excited for that. What time are you going live? Do you have an idea yet? Because I know Brad's live tonight too. I want to catch both of you. Brad's got, I think Brad's live on Lumi's channel tonight, so I'm going to make sure I got that on. One of you guys are going on the TV and one of you going on the phone. Self-vomit and they will come. I don't need them that bad, Richard. I don't need them that bad. Just back it off a little bit here. I have a balance action fishing rod. Balance action. I don't know what that means. You should be able to go to like the website for the company and they should tell you exactly what it is. I mean, it depends what you're fishing for. I'd like a little stiffer fishing rod because I like to do a lot of jigging. So I don't like it to be too flimsy. Otherwise, like when you're going like this, when you're twitching it, if it's flimsy, it's absorbing all that action. I don't want it to absorb it. What I do with my wrist is what I want that bait to be doing in the water. So I like a stiffer rod. It didn't sound good. You know, cheers. Don't take that the wrong way, Skeeter. We got the dock people out. Where they're at. There's gonna be one in here. Gonna be one in here. Nicole, what's up? What's up? Yeah. Making sure you're awake, guys. You enjoy that joke on your own time. There you go, discount code. Anybody buy Cast King fishing gear, got a 10% code you can use. There you go. Any fish not yet, Cast Card? We just started out, well, Kevin does. Kevin's pixelated on the other side of the lake catching pixelated bass. So we're out here where hopefully we got a better signal. But we'll get on them. We just got started. We got a late start. Yeah, happy Friday, Nicole. When you, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't like, yeah, never mind. Cheers. We do try to keep it kid friendly in here. But I mean, it's hard. It's hard to talk fishing without sounding weird sometimes. The worst is ice fishing, right? I mean, you got rods, little rods, you got nice slushy holes. It's just, it's a weird, it's hard. It's a hard line to walk. Yeah, Little Finn's in the kayak, the banana boat. He caught some shiners yesterday, and we bought some shiners as well with some donation money. Ice hole, yeah. Don't be an ice hole. The ice is definitely not safe today. I would not be out here on the ice. It's another turtle. I'm starting to think this turtle is just warning the bass ahead of us. It might be the same one. I'm going to take this boat in a couple inches here. We're just going to troll all the way up to that dock, and we're going to go back down and we'll do the other side, and then we'll switch lures. I think there's Bubba hanging out here somewhere. They might not want to bite today too. Right now we're going for bass. There's crappie and bluegill and pickerel, so we can switch it up. But we're not going to switch now. We're going to do this drift. Otherwise, by the time we retie, we'll have to paddle again. So we're going to complete the drift first. Let's slow it down this time for a little different motion. Cold front passed through at like midnight, from what I saw. We'll see. I got to be careful what I say Blobbert might put me in the corner. Yeah, yeah. What time do you work today, Zyra? Are you going to make that $100 you owe me today? Nice place. We're in Pennsylvania, Richard. Welcome in, welcome in. For those following along with the $100 debt saga between Zyro and I, he promised he'd give me $100 yesterday if I could show him a flathead catfish on the river within 3 minutes. And I just say we delivered on our end of the bargain. But because I'm such a good and nice guy, I told him don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. As long as you stay a member for the next 100 months, we'll call it even. I ice fish from the freezer. Yeah, I guess that's all you can do in Cali. Bob, new pond, I can also ice fish. Nice. I don't know how it's going to freeze. Do you know how deep that is? Find out how deep it is so we know if we're going to drown or not when we fall through it. As in Colorado. What are you talking about, Rod? Morning, Rod. It's another Rod-friendly live. We've got a nice late start, so the Flatlanders can attend the live. No, Lee, no luck at all last night. I mean, hardly a bite, honestly. Hardly a bite. We were out on the river trying to catch some catfish last night. Figured we'd either get skunked or we'd catch a 30-pounder. The center is 8 feet. That ain't very deep. I hope it freezes well. Better start making a rowboat that we can ice fish through. They got to exist, right? Be like a hovercraft or something. That would be sweet. Of course, maybe that outhouse you're building, maybe that can float. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's what you got to do, Skeeter. Get the outhouse, right? Drill the hole through the toilet, and the rest of that tank we could fill up with flotation devices. It would work perfect. Yo, not yet, Bass. Sicario, not yet. I'm pumped, man. We're doing a fish boil tonight. I've never done this before. I'm really pumped because I can't do shellfish. So I'm basically doing the recipe I do for crabs, a little bit different though. And we're gonna cook up a black drum for dinner. I'm super excited for dinner tonight. I'm gonna try to make well, I always make my own Cajun spices, but I'm gonna make it, I got a lot of herbs in my garden. I'm gonna make it from a lot of fresh herbs for a change. See how that goes. John is a legend. Oh, man, that was a hit. Just missed one. Come on. I took the trailer off because I figured they would, with the weather, they might short strike all day. This tiny little turtle up on that log over there. They make boats with blades on the bottom. Yeah, I've seen those. That would be wild. Skeeter's pond's so small, we'd be crashing up on the second hole, getting hit with golf balls. True North, what's going on, brother or sister? That's how you do it. Come on, baby. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Fish on. Fish on. Woo! He's off. Dang it. Dang it. That was a nice one. That was a nice chunk. Hole in one. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Dang it. I don't know if you guys saw that at all, but that was a nice one. Fish on, fish off. Dang. I might throw throw the ultralight on him, follow up with the little guy. Yeah, Lee, this one's half of the side of the one we caught. We had a 16-pounder. We grilled the other half. It was awesome, man. Awesome. But we've been poking around different recipe ideas, so we're digging this out of the freezer for this recipe. All right, I'm going to do a little subtle. Any yak's possible. That's right, Chaos. What's up, brother? Let's see if I can get him back on the fake minnow. Carbon fiber rod, what's up? Mario's in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm flying too fast. Let's get the spinnerbait going. Can't believe I missed that one. Dang it. He was fat too. I don't know if you saw how fat that thing was. He wasn't, it was probably a 1 or 2 pounder, but he was really fat. It didn't feel right. Yeah, Chaos Goat. If you don't know Chaos, he does a lot of kayak fishing. He's usually live in the evenings. Any yapping is possible is my name. I had a yappuccino. That's what my son calls it. If I drink a coffee and I'm all like jittery, he calls it a yappuccino. Apparently coffee works better when you sleep in. I never even feel it. Today I slept in at 8 o'clock. And I never sleep in. I'm always up at like 3:30. So yeah, I guess it works better when you actually get some sleep. There's Tom. What is up? What is up? Mario's is going fishing tonight. Awesome. Let me just turn it. I want one more shot at that bass I just missed. Right there. That's where he was, I think. Right, Jimmy? Well, I mean, I should really say I could probably sleep in. It's usually my kids that don't, so I don't. But everybody slept in. Except for my wife, because somebody's got to make the money. I'm going to see if we get it to 100. That would be awesome. See if we get 100 likes today. I'm not allowed to swim here, but I might fall off the boat by accident. You never know. Yeah, right. 5 or 6 is sleeping in. Custom souvenir. What is going on? What is do you have a channel, Custom Souvenir? I'm curious. Or is that an ode to John Prine? John Prine is probably one of my favorite singers of all time. I might fall out of mine before. Lee, I don't know if you heard us last night. That's the plan, man. I'm trying to talk him into going up river with me before dark, setting up and fishing all night at the spot. I think it would be epic. Steve and a yak would be epic stuff. I fish for fun. Let me reach you up. You've been hanging. Yeah, right now I'm throwing the spinnerbait. That's my favorite go-to lure. It's a nice strong hookup usually, and I can land really nice fish with it. Also get on the pickerel with it. But if I don't have luck with that, then I usually switch over to my more of my finesse stuff, and I like to jig minnows in this lake and have really good success with them. Steve in a kayak would be the ultimate chaos. 570 PA, are you in Pennsylvania? We're PA right here. Rochester area. Using spinnerbaits is called getting after a goat style. Yeah, I love the spinnerbaits, man. And I've got like 10 of them. And every time I look at them, I pick this one out because this outperforms all of them. Northumberland. All right, we're at Montgomery, Bucks, right on the border, basically. There is Princess. Welcome in. Welcome in. First day of the month. Was it August? Not September. Yeah, it's August. Good Lord. Summer's like gone, and we have to start figuring out what we're doing. We've been fishing 6 to 10 a.m. with the kids off from school, but kids are going back to school soon. So that's going to change the schedule up. We're probably going to go back to the 10, but I'm hoping that we start a little bit earlier. We run about 9 o'clock-ish, 8 o'clock-ish, as soon as they're on the bus, because Kev's now in middle school, so I think they're going to get on the bus a little bit earlier than last year. So I think we're going to make more river trips and do a lot of like upriver, packing up the kayak, heading upriver. What's that? Nah, I just lost one. How about you? Did you catch any more? One. Oh, you got a crappie. Nice. My brother's birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, see that? It's good to know what date it is. I should start my lives by telling you all the date, because, you know, I never know what day it is. I look on my calendar on the wall to see if I have to work on that day, and then I forget what day it is immediately after that. Let me get 570 wrenched up here. Standard. Gotta take care of the locals. Okay. I'm not sure I know where Northumberland is. Is that, what other counties are in that area? Is that is that like Holdersport area? That's Potter, I think, right? I'm going up there soon, actually. Well, lure fishing's tricky, man. There's a lot to it. You have to know what lures work in what areas. You got to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. So whatever lure you're using, do some searches on videos on how you're actually supposed to fish with them. Union, like Cummings, Sullivan. Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's beautiful country. That's beautiful country. What's that? Yeah, it is. I'm playing my favorite game, real fishing, caught a crappie. Nice, Garvin Rod. Use a good old spook or crankbait. A little too many weeds in here for the crankbait. That's why I opt for the spinner bait here. On the river, we did catch a nice smallie on the little white crankbait though. All right, let me, before we slam in here, get the heck out of here. I'm gonna throw the ultralight. Just gonna troll it out a little bit. See if we get a bite on this guy. Also, fishing at the right time. You might be doing everything right and just fishing at the wrong time. I say go all the way to the end and drift this way. I'll come with you. Okay. I'm gonna just give me a second. Fish on. Fish on. Yep. It's a monster. Oh, he's off.
It was a baby bass.
Yeah, it was a baby bass. Baby bass. Let me see if I can get another. Yeah, right now. I've been using the spinner bait. I lost a good one on the spinner bait. If it's going to take you a while, you can start heading. I'll catch up. Yeah, fishing lures, especially for lives, unless you're like standing behind multiple rods, is a little more fun to watch for people too. Fish tough, what's going on? Good night, Lunchy. I'm about to crash into this dock, but I gotta get a fish before we do. I gotta get a fish here. I've lost two. I'm still skunked. I gotta get the skunk off, even if it's a 2-inch fish here. I just did it. Okay. Oh, you gotta have Skeeter. Gotta have Skeeter. Skeeter has a lot of fun. We just fish what we can fish, you know? That's what I like about Skeeter's channel. Woo! A little bit of wind here. Rapala, Guggen, whatever you can get, brother. My favorite lure is a free one. That's my favorite lure. Whatever I can find, man. I walk around, find them in trees. But I use a lot of crappie man jigs. I try to support local people that, well, not even local, but people, you know, in the U.S., because I'm in the U.S. I think Kevin might be on down there. I like to support people that are on YouTube making their own stuff, like Crappie Man Jigs, Dave, Double Hook Angling. There's a whole bunch of them. Flores, whole bunch of them out there. True North, what's going on, brother? Skeeter, if you're a mod over there, you can be a mod here. There you go, brother. I am trolling out the back here. I'm going to go down the other bank, though. I'm going to fish the other side. Yeah, I caught that one that I lost right about there. You might be able to pick them up. I'd go all the way down. You're gonna drift real fast. Going fishing tomorrow. What are you gonna fish for? I fish for fun. What are you targeting tomorrow? We can give you some tips, man. We just need specifics. Like if you're bass fishing, like there's a ton of good anglers in here right now. What's your deal, Fish Tough? What's the schedule, man? You going out? Snakehead, so yeah, I mean, around me anyway, the snakehead are feeding on bluegills and they're looking for fish, man. So anything that replicates that, if you're in thick cover, they're usually in shallow, so you might want to throw a frog. So you probably want to throw something weedless, get a reaction strike. If you're going with minnows, get a big shiner, put it under a bobber, or catch a sunfish, live line it. That's how we caught ours. Kev caught a nice bluegill, live lined it, and smoked our snakehead that way. So what I like to say about fishing, when people say, are you good or you're not good, I say, well, Kevin will say it. We don't like to curse, but there's a funny soundbite. I think it's a soccer coach. He goes, oh, fish on, trolling. Hold on, guys. I think we either got a fish or a big lily pad. I might. I don't know. I'm trolling him, so I don't know what I'm towing. He's staying down. Oh, yeah. There he is. Woo! Oh, get in the boat. Get in the boat. I got him. Oh, I got him in the boat. He fell off and I grabbed him. Come on, buddy. Come out here. Come out here. Come on. Come on. You gotta come out. You gotta come out. Yeah. Dude, you gotta come out. Good Lord. All right, let me get him some water. Okay, I'll show him to you in a second. Woo. All right, he went under the seat. He went under the seat. I almost had to park the kayak and yank him out. Got him on the troll. Kev. Give him some recovery. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was a chunker, man. For a little guy, he was a chunker. Dude, that was sweet. We were just trolling, and bam, I felt the kayak. Felt like a shark hit me. Yeah, spinnerbait trolling. All right, I guess we're in the spot. Let's start casting around, see if we can get another one. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, guys, check out I Fish for Fun, man. Help that kid out. Give him some tips. Give him some tips. It fell off and went under my seat. Yeah, I used my fingernails to get his tail and slowly bring him out. All right, Skeeter, are you saying you didn't wrench up True North? All right. Let me, I don't appreciate somebody coming in and lying to me. If they say they're wrenched up over there, you're telling me he's not. So, we're going to do positive vibes here. That ain't part of it. Ain't worth the messing around. Don't lie to me. All right, here we go. See if we can pick up another one before Banana Boat comes in my way. Yeah, I catch a lot in here trolling. I'm gonna go right down in the middle. I thought it was weird that somebody would say that, you know? So that's, I don't just block somebody, but it rubbed me the wrong way the first time. The second time's all I needed. Oh, dang, just missed one. A lot of lily pads in here. Ah, you're all good, you're all good. Munchie, you've been in a long time. It's when somebody comes in brand new, you just have to be a little careful before you give them the power to go cause chaos, you know, in, you know, your channel that you help support your family with. Take that bobber off, let it go all the way down. Because we're drifting so fast, it might not be up as high as you think it is. I mean, it might not be as low as you think it is. That minnow's drifting up. It's probably an inch under the water. You can let it sit, jig it every once in a while. What lure do you recommend to catch catfish? What kind of catfish I fish for fun? There's blue cats, there's channel cats, and there's flathead. They all eat different baits, different lures. Look at that salad right there. Thank you, Carbon Fiber. Appreciate the membership as well. We got a lot of members. We're trying to hit 100. We're so close to 100 members. I mean, that's with these long kayak camping and fishing trips I've got planned in the fall. A lot of that stuff's going to be member only, because it's going to be a lot of me packing up, moving up river spots, and I just don't want to be, you know, like it's not good for like the way the channels work with YouTube. So I'd rather do that stuff member only, and then when we're on fish, switch to public. Most people don't want to see somebody just kayak 10 miles up a river. Yeah, it's windy, Rick. It's beautiful, man. We got overcast, like 70 degrees. It's awesome. Fishing with Steve. What is up? What is up? Yo, Dorothy, the $10. Thank you so much. Chaos just gave us 5 memberships. Retired Rick got one. Yo, Maddie got one. He deserves it. He donated a ton of money to us yesterday. Miss Joan, awesome. Buggy, Fabian, so cool. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you for the super chat. And Chaos, thank you so much for the memberships. Really appreciate that. I feel bad when I say anything like that and you donate money. I'm not saying it for you guys to do that, but appreciate it so much. If you did just get a membership, there is a ton of content out there for the members only, so take advantage of that and peruse that. We do a lot of fishing on that side of things. I can only talk for about 4 hours, honestly. That's pretty much all I do. And then after that, we just fish. Come on, fishy. I'm gonna just tangle that up, didn't I? I'm gonna work that edge We're going to circle around, fish the other side here. PR Fishing Journal, what is going on? It's the cold front, bud. They're not gonna bite sometimes. We'll get them. I mean, we haven't tried the other side of the lake, like over in there. We'll find them. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Let's get a drift going on this side. We can hit this line. Okay, here we go. North Storm still hanging. Fishing chaos style out here. Chaos goat style. Give me spinnerbait or give me skunk. Trying to match the pace that I troll at. I'm not really sure how fast to reel to match my trolling pace, but all I know is I've probably caught more bass in this lake trolling than casting, so I'm doing something wrong. Get after it goat style. I like it. I like it. I'll be on Fishy Things this Sunday night. Oh, there was a bite. That was a little tiny tap right there. Hit it, buddy. Hit it. Try. You got any secrets on the spinnerbait? Do you pause it, or do you do a steady retrieve? How do you fish it up your way? Chaos. Earthworms will catch just about anything. I feel like people poo-poo live bait, but if you catch the live bait yourself, I feel like that's okay. Mainly steady, yeah, that's typically what I do. I feel good when I let it drop and stuff, but I never catch nothing doing it. It's always steady. And my skunk streak, we'll be rooting for you, buddy. Skunk streaks suck. Skunk streaks suck. Facing the wrong way, so we'll just fish out in the middle. Staying alive. Retrieve it to the beat. What the hell does that mean? Retrieve it to the beat of staying alive. Doesn't it matter what ratio your reel is to? I'm not like a tech geek by any means. I'm like a caveman when it comes to just about everything. Maybe I got to be up higher, because when I'm trolling, I got my rod straight up in the back. But then again, you're just covering a lot of water. It could be, but I don't know. I just huck it and pray to the fish gods. See, that's a real fisherman right there. Like when I was racing mountain bikes for a living, all these semi-professionals had all this training tips, and then all the top pros just, you ask them the secret, and they're like, you just have to be able to suffer, man. It was just that simple. All right. Hydrated. Let me spin around here. God, if I have any more coffee, I'm going to start acting like NJ out here. I need a doggy downer. I'm like jittery. I didn't even finish the coffee. Might have been the cough syrup. I don't know. Yeah, Norm, that's why we decided to sleep in. Figured, you know what? We don't need to get up early today, so we stayed out a little bit late last night catfishing. And we all slept in and took advantage of the weather. I don't know. Maybe maybe it would have been better if we got here early, but we got one nice chunker. My son got a nice chunker on live minnow. I got one on the spinnerbait. I lost another one. Why do I keep spinning backwards? I wonder if I move the net on the other side of the boat, if that would change things. Right, Glenn. I raced. I was a professional cyclist for, I don't know, 30 years. I was one of the longest, oldest pros on the U.S. roster. Up till COVID, I was still racing professionally. Now I'm getting blown in. Right, there's a lot of things they don't tell you on career day, right? Blown in fast here. Tricky Ricky! Yeah, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, I was live on the other side of the dock. Steve was doing his public live on his side. I had the members only stream going. It was cool. It was cool. I thought like having 2 live streams was going to be like weird, but I actually really liked it. I thought it was really cool. Kyle's in. What's going on? Yeah, I think the idea of having 2 people go live at the same time is not a bad thing at all. You know, it used to be like we would pop up and we'd be horizontal, right? But when you go vertical, man, you just swipe up and you see the other dude. So that's the advantage of the vertical, is that you don't need StreamYard and have everybody in their little box like, you know, whatever that old TV show was when all the heads were in the boxes. You could just swipe up and us old people can see the live on a full screen, and then you could swipe down, go back to that dude's live stream. Yeah, Dave, it is cold out here. I mean, I'm a little chilly, to be honest with you. Didn't help that I had a lot of rainwater in my kayak and I'm already soaked. Yeah, it can be very intense. You know, yeah, I mean, I did a lot of road stuff as well. Michael, we got one nice little chunky largemouth so far. My son got a nice chunky largemouth. That's it so far. We're going to change it up and go finesse, and then we should start catching a lot more. But I'm trying to throw the big guns out because I don't want to break off a giant. So if the giant's hungry, I want to catch him on this. It's still hot where Kyle is. Yeah, welcome to the channel, Michael Swift. We're up in Pennsylvania fishing for bass today. Dave says it's 18 degrees cooler. Yeah, that's probably about what it is here, at least. I don't know. Anyone see that cast? Anyone going to compliment me on that cast? That deserved a fish. What the heck? Thank you, Kyle. Steven Scooter. Steve does it often, and it helps the channel kind of like fishy things when he does the interviews. Yep. Exactly. 365, what's up? 102 in Florida right now. Dang, you guys got cut off, man. I don't know where the break was, but there was a good cold front. Most of the states got. Florida got screwed. Yeah, Ontario got it. Virginia got it. I'm in the thick of it. I'll probably catch the weeds or fish here. Feels like weeds. Dashers! What is up? Yep, weeds, like I said. They're tight-lipped with this cold front. They're definitely a little tight-lipped. River rat, only 100 here in our part of Florida. 98 yesterday, 79. That's about what it feels here. It was upper 90s and it's 70s now. River rat life is in. Let's go deep down in there. Gotta be a hungry one in here somewhere. 86 where I'm at. Ooh. That felt like a fish. back there again. Crypto Billy, I'm good, man. Hope you're doing good. We seem a little tight-lipped today after the cold front. Kev's got a crappie and a bass, and I got a bass so far. We're drifting pretty fast, so I'm trying to keep up with it and hitting every little patch. It looks good. Try to hit this hole right here. Yeah. A little hard with the wind. Country Taco, you too, brother. Thank God we're not in the hundreds over here. Yeah, man, it felt. I think that's why I feel hyper today. I think it's the cold, man. You guys that know me, you watch my winter lives, that's my stuff, man. I'm overheating at like 70, man. I can't take the heat. I love fishing all year, but I am not built for heat. So I feel like I'm alive today. I've been dead all summer. You ever tried a live target bass fishing lure? What is that, Mike? I'm not familiar with that. A live target bass fishing lure. Is that one of those like battery operated ones? How's Kev not drifting? He's up an anchor out or what? What's this deal over here? Just let us drift out a bit. We're going to come by Littlefin here in a second, so I'm just going to let the drift take us out towards the middle. Come to Texas, it's hot. No, thank you. I'll see you in February, maybe. We went to Florida in February and I was hot. It'd be hard to even cast that ultralight in this wind. It wasn't this windy when we started. They are artificial fishing lures. Is it, what kind of lure? I mean, these are all artificial lures. I don't know what you mean now. Is it like a swim bait? This is a spinner bait. Like what type of lure is it, I guess? I'm asking. Artificial fishing lure, and they're not battery. It sounds like a swim bait to me. Does it replicate a fish? Does it replicate a worm? What are you laughing at, Skeeter? Probably take a dip in the pool. That's right. Kyle's got the pool in his yard. I gotta slow the retrieve down. Maybe I'm going too fast. I'm pretty hyper. Nano Joe, what's going on? Welcome in. They have topwater lures, soft body, mouse, frog, topwater. Oh, so it's all topwater stuff. No, I never heard of it. I mean, I do topwater. I use all kinds of lures. I got a weed on there. Yep. There's Mike Clark. Put your sweater on, Mike. I hear it's chilly up there now. Back to normal, maybe. I think you guys got the same cold front we got. I'm definitely a little chilly. Did someone say cheers? Somebody did. Good Lord, where are these fish today? A little chilly. Skeeter, you gotta tell people what you're doing if you want. Let them know what you're doing. They also have swimmer lures, crayfish. Yeah, so it's just like a company, I guess. I mean, that's typical of the bass lures. There's all different brands that make that stuff. Lunker Hunt is the stuff. I had to give my dog. I'm back. All right, Glenn. Hope Pooch is responding to the meds. A little zoomy there. A little zoomy. This me to cast this other. I'm going to cast this other minnow jig off the side and just let it troll behind us. Actually, let me just do a cast for giggles here. Just for giggles, let's throw this guy out. We're drifting so fast, I probably have to cast ahead of me and come up on it. Yeah. So many weeds in here. Cast over there. Give it like 10 seconds to sink. Lunker Hunt makes a great rubber crayfish. Yeah, I don't know what was going on that side of the dock, Steve. I'm having a nice peaceful live, and you and Glenn were having a whole fight over there. Skeeter's backpacking, hiking, fishing all in one tonight. Stealth camp number 10. It's going to be awesome. I've been back where Skeeter's going. It's definitely Sasquatch territory, for sure. Live target topwater are weedless, I guess. Bass go nuts for them. It's the only lure I have ever had 3 to 5 hits on a single cast. I'll have to check it out, man. That's pretty impressive. Lunker Hunt is Carbon Fiber's sponsor. Nice. I don't really have a sponsor, but I do shout out people like Crappie Man Jig, who gives me free gear occasionally, and as does Dave, Double Hook Angling. They're, I guess, my sponsors. I don't know. These turtles are following me all over the place. I'm just going to jig this. Another green. Look at my other colors here. Pink. Let this float out the back. I think that fishing's going to be rough today, Skeeter. They are tight-lipped after that front. You know how many fish we catch in here sometimes. I mean, I expected this, to be honest with you. This is where we've caught over 100 in one day before. Yeah, I heard him take the wrench away. I was like, oh boy. I heard him take the wrench away. I was like, what is going on over there? A lot of turtles right here. I don't know why there's so many turtles congregated right here. Nice, yeah, carbon fiber. That's a good idea. Dang, I don't know if that was a fish or a weed. That might have been a fish. Yeah, that's what I say, Steve. If I'm abusing you, it's probably because I like you. I like to give my friends a hard time. Randy Rhino, what's up? What is going on? I'm about to land this kayak and run up to the car and get my coffee. Chilly out here. It makes me want to drink coffee for a change. Let me know if the signal gets bad. We're on the side of the lake that has the pixelated bass. What's up, Caden? There's one of the members, as is Steve. Awesome member right there. I'm gonna let this sink down this time. Get it down a little deeper. A little too deep, apparently. 570. Good morning, working. Randy's always working. Let that sink down again. I thought that was weeds, but it came up clean, so let's see if we're on to something. Oh, I'm very hot, yeah. That's what my wife says, I'm very hot. 70 degrees out here, but I'm always hot. Try to throw your bait where the fish are. Try to throw your bait where the fish are. Where are the fish? Where are the fish? I don't know if you know this or not, Saving Grace, but we got a cold front up here in Pennsylvania, unlike you Floridians. And guess what? They're glued to the bottom with their mouths shut. 200 hours a month, not bad. Cool, cool, cool. Work thing in a few hours. That doesn't count, carbon fiber. You don't come in here and tell me what fish you caught on a game. Come on, man. Print that thing out and mount it on your wall. If you're gonna be goofy, you gotta go all in. You gotta mount that thing. Mom and Son Train Rail fans, send an email to them. They can probably print it out on their, they got one of those 3D printers. They could print it out and you can put it on the wall. Maybe put the Billy Bass song in it. Fishing's a great hobby. On Skoo, it's the best. Get outside, get some fresh air. Yeah, I can't believe we're not catching out here. Yeah, Glenn, I talked to Scooter and Ed on our way out yesterday. We kayaked right past them on our way up the river. He had said he got his PB. That's actually where he caught his is exactly where I caught my PB. That's where my 50 came out of. Same spot. Bass Holyoke Glacier. What's up, buddy? You still home, man? You eating that fireweed? These turtles are definitely following me. Why are they following me? Kendrick, what's up? I'm going fishing later today. All right, good luck with that, man. Hope you catch some. I'm going right through the middle. I don't know. I mean, I got time. I don't want to like rush and go somewhere else. I'm going to just drift all the way to the shoreline. We'll work our way around. Maybe we'll troll a little bit. No need for me to go crazy. Let the wind take me. It's not a huge lake. We will work this completely in 4 hours. Woo, baby, that wind's cranking. You're going to be live today, or are you taking a break, Glacier? He's another awesome member of our channel. Yeah, we caught the bass trolling today, Carbon Fiber. One of the many trolls we've had. Most of the trolls just come in my chat, but this time I trolled up a fish. Why are there so... I've only ever seen like 1 or 2 turtles here. There's like 20 turtles. They stop turtles? On break for sure. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you need to be, man. You put a ton of time in. Do you when you get off the boat like that and you go in your house, do you get like I don't ever get seasick, but if I'm out for a long time, I'll sit at the table and I'll start like the house. I feel like I'm still rocking. You get that? Today the trolls are going to bust your face. I hope, man. I hope I get a ton of trolls. Trolls mean success. Haters are always going to hate. We pop up on your feed, and then all of a sudden the trolls are, oh, look, somebody's live. Somebody's doing something. Here we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Good one. Right in front of the boat. Right in front of the boat. Don't jump, buddy. Oh, get in here. Oh, yeah. Fish on, buddy. Oh. Don't you do that. What's nice about a spinnerbait is it can't drive trebles in your leg like a crankbait. Crankbait will tear you up. Yeah. Bruce, that's just a waste of your time, brother. Trolling is the dumbest thing you can do, bro. Nice bass right there. I don't waste time on trolls. I really don't give a crap about them. Do whatever you want. I'm going to do whatever I want. That's what I want to do right there. Yeah, man. Why am I so dark? Dark and handsome. Look at me. All right, here we go. It's a weird thing to say as a ginger, isn't it? I mean, I don't know, that's a couple of people that have called it a black bass now. It's a largemouth bass, but you might be right. Is that what they are? Does not count, carbon fiber. Does not count. I already got him, Kyle. Good to go, bro. Already got him. You got enough platform. It'll make it onto one of my shorts. Yeah, largemouth bass. Welcome in, Dade Jr. I mean, we're right out in the open, too. See, that's why I wanted to keep drifting. If we're not having success where we normally have success, we'll just keep drifting out here. Might figure out something. Pretty dark for a ginger. Dude, that's a saving grace, man. He was working on his tan. I was down there fishing with him in February. He was working on his tan. He's the only ginger I ever heard of that doesn't burn, though. He says he doesn't burn. I go from white to red, and then I peel right back to white again. 100. Yo, 100. Nice. Thank you guys for the 100 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't like I said, I want to harp on trolls, but the way I look at trolls is I look them a lot like bullies. You know, I could be wrong in that, and if we got some youth out there that's got a different opinion on it, I look at trolls as bullies, wannabe bullies, and they're probably even getting bullied themselves. I have no tolerance for bullies. If I ever go to jail, and I've never gone to jail, if I ever go to jail, it's probably because of a bully picking on somebody. I have no patience for it. I will lay somebody out if I'm in the right mood. Just it's annoying, and I know I treated people that way when I was young too. That, you know, I got bullied, and I've done a little bit of bullying, not much, but it's just, you know, it just sucks. What's up, NJ? I'm doing Bass Holio stuff out here, bro. What is going on, my brother? You know what happens, man. If you start bullying somebody, when you grow up, you know what you're gonna have? You're gonna have a special needs kid or something. And then you're gonna freaking, yeah, you're gonna see a different side of life real quick. That's how it works. Trust me. NJ is in that. You fishing today, buddy? I know you guys got nailed, right? Hell yeah, Glenn. You're a perfect example, man. I try to teach my kids that too. They don't have any power over you, but that's easier said than done, man. It takes a long time to learn that stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say you got 7 inches according to the channel 6. So Jersey got 7. We lucked out. We only got like 2 up where I live, but all around us got hammered. But I didn't want to take the chance with Littlefin out on the water, on the river, so we're out at Little Lake today. And the fish ain't really biting. We got 2 nice bass. I mean, nothing special. Pounders, you know. But yeah, I think the cold fronts definitely got their mouths zipped. We did get a carp. I think you might have been in the live for that. We did get a carp yesterday where we kayaked up the river. So that was the excitement, is actually locating a spot that we can kayak up to and fish from. I'm pumped to do that. Kev wants to make a big trip. 7 inches, a lot of rain, even in my rainforest there. Yeah, man. They said it was like 10 inches an hour pace or something in some places. It's crazy. Yeah, you got to get a picture of you fishing in your your wedding attire. Hey, you ever see? There's like a famous video of like all the dudes for the wedding party out there bass fishing, and a guy catches like a 10-pounder. It goes around viral all the time. You never know, man. You never know. That's when that crap happens. Some miscellaneous lake. You go cast in with a tux on. Stats, what's going on? Long time no see. Chaos effing weddings. Pack acorn, a dozen hard shiners. Dude, at least they have good food, or what? They should have some good food and some good brews. I might do a spin around here and fish the other bank behind us. Can't believe I'm not catching anything on the little fake minnow I'm trolling around. I usually slay that thing. Get that out of the way. Bear with me, guys. Extra hot sauce for saving grace. I'll take the extra hot sauce. Love hot sauce. We're on that, like, what is it, Cholulu? I was always a Tabasco guy, but I think I'm switching over to, I don't know, Cholulu. It's like, it's always been in the local Mexican restaurant, and I started using that. It's pretty good. I like it. Nice for a change. Getting outside, swimming a lot. Nice. Well, today I just popped up. I've been like, I don't know. I started a little bit later. I didn't know when we were going to go. So, dang, that was an ugly cast. Yo, 570. Awesome, man. I really appreciate that membership. Dude, that goes a long way, man. That goes a long way to buying bait and everything like that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I always share out my locations and things with the members too, especially for the local folks, so that we can kind of coordinate some stuff. So, you know, you never need spots or creeks and areas like that. You're going to be down this, because since you're pretty local to us, you're only a couple hours away. You guys end up coming out this way. I'll make sure you know where you're going. Give you a chance of getting on something. Yep, North Cumberland right there, man. Local. Karen is in. Guten Tag. My German friends made it in. I guess it's Guten Abend, right? It's nighttime Germany. I gotta slow my troll down. I seem to reel in. Well, NJ, I'm gonna say you carp fish mostly, but do you reel in the same pace you talk? I feel like that's what I do. So I gotta calm down here. Otherwise, I'm gonna be spinning this through. Yo, my vegan member, Yogi's in. I was talking about you yesterday, in a good way. Somebody was coming in asking about, you know, eating fish and stuff like that. And I said, I've got all the respect for vegans, the discipline and, like, you know, sticking to what they believe. It's awesome. I don't care what anyone else does, you know. I don't like like hypocrites, though. I watch Yogi probably more than Yogi knows. I watch a lot of Yogi without commenting. He's like my psychiatrist. Probably the closest I'll ever get to going to a psychologist, by the way. Or psychiatrist, whatever they are. I'm afraid I go in there, they call the police on me. They'd be like, dude. Hunter's in, Weldon Carey, good to see you, my friend. They just are not biting very good. You're near vegan, right? Almost vegan. I don't know how many levels of veganism there is, but you're definitely a vegetarian. I know that. Well, I don't know. I don't know all the rules. Maybe somebody tricked you into eating bacon. You got thrown out. I don't know. Tim, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. These bass are just not hungry. Very slow day. I mean, I'm freaking making nice casts too. Usually I'm not casting like this. I'm like in the zone, and I only caught 2. Look at that. Bacon! I appreciate it, Yogi. I mean, when you're a parent, I think you have to be able to be really flexible and get along, because you never know what your kids are going to be into. I mean, I don't want to be one of those parents that, like, has a kid that is this way or eats this way, and then you're just like, that ain't right, Life's too short, man. You never know if you're right anyway, You never know. You can think you're right and preach all you want and tell people to do this, especially their own kids, and you could be totally wrong. I almost lost, my oldest boy almost died twice in his first year of life. So that changed me pretty dramatically into the way I thought and acted and believed. And that's probably the biggest thing that ever happened in my life. That changed the way I am as a person. I don't really want to go into it, but and I'm not really religious. I'm a little bit spiritual maybe, but I'm not really religious either. But in a weird way, if the Gulf War never happened, my son would be dead right now, because they did the studies for botulism, and he would have been dead. Without that war, the cure for infant botulism never would have been found, and he would be dead. So, as a big-time anti-war person at the time, you just got to go with the flow, man. Life's crazy. NJ seltzer bloat. Dude, I can't drink their seltzers, man. They kill my stomach. I used to drink them a lot, but they hurt. Maybe I just need to burp more. I don't know. I'm 100% vegan, card carry member, but I'm 100% on my fishing channels. Even when my vegan, that's right. I get kicked out of all the clubs. That's why I get along with all the other outcasts. I'm the black sheep everywhere. Usually there's a lot of crappie down here, so I'm definitely going to bring out the ultralight as we get closer to that. I don't know, is that a willow tree? Looks like the trees that grow up by Glacier Shark right there. All right, Kyle, make sure you don't eat before going in. A lot of burping. man. Yeah, I feel the same way, Tim. I tried. Hey, Karen, welcome. That's a minute. Awesome. That is so awesome. Another member. Holy cow, 7 new members today. Welcome, welcome. Man, I definitely have to make sure I got my subtitles up and running on my videos. Come on, Randy. I see you in there. You know. Don't even play that. You're always up in his lives. Right in that tree. Let's go. Seltzer. I drink plain seltzer with Lotus every morning. Coffee was killing my stomach. Yeah, I can only do like 1 cup of black coffee. Well, my cup's huge. Probably 16 ounces. Billy Bob, what's going on? The fish keeper. There's gotta be one right here, right? Gotta be one right there. Eat my bait. Come on now. Come on. I wonder where they're definitely hunkered down. I just don't know if they're both of them we caught were on the side or on the in the middle actually. Can't cast with that rod back there. I'm gonna move it. Yo, Team Outcast. What's up, Yogi? Yeah, and I hear Yogi supporting us, and I'm like, I just know there's probably a lot of people in the club that are like, what are you talking about, dude? So I really take some, you know what, to like go against the grain sometimes. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Drifting by the spot and then playing with my rods. Uh-oh, what happened to my chat? Did somebody break my chat? I just took a big sip of seltzer, burped up a clam, named it Rob. Jay, appreciate you, brother. $10, man. Rhino, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Are you sure you know what you're doing? No, I don't, Hunter. Give me your expertise, brother. I have no idea what I'm doing. 50 years of making mistakes. Still don't know. Shoot, I'm just casting my rod tip off. Fish on. Oh, he's off. Dang. That would have been epic. Let's see if he screwed up my lure. Let's try to hold this position a little bit. Appreciate you guys. You are awesome. I bet you do, Hunter. It sounds that way. I could have bet that was going to be. I could probably pick out when somebody comes in and says something like your first. That's one of the 3 sentences that would follow up with that. But it's probably an ice fishing rod. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Oh, he's a good one. What do we got? What do we got? I'm dying to catch a pickerel in here. It might be. I don't know. I think he's probably a bass, but I kind of look long and skinny. Come on. Bass. Little bass. I don't care if I lose him. Let me flip him. There he is. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. Long and skinny, like I said. I was hoping. Little crappie man jig right there. I was hoping. I know, he looked long and skinny, man. The colors were kind of that color. I haven't caught a pickerel in here in years. We used to catch tanks, but I haven't had one in years. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Probably pixelated as all my freaking fish. All right. Thank you, California. He looks hungry. Yeah. He's been sipping the seltzer waters. He needs some calories in them for sure. The other bass were all fat. This must be where the skinny bass hang out. These are the vegan bass over here. The vegan bass hangout over here. Cookie the horse, what's up? Rude. I think I said hi to you. Told you I'd get one in that tree. I thought I'd get a crappie though. Right up there. Yeah, it's a cold front today. It's actually really, it dropped 20 degrees at least here. Right by that dock. Let me throw the spinner bait. That looks good. $10 killing me, NJ. You're gonna have a whole family of names, all the burps. I wanted to put it to the other side of that. I'm learning a lot about kayak fishing, man. You got to have the right gear. Like the rod holder is important. You can't just have the rod behind you to your right, because that's the way I cast. You know? 43 degrees in Jackson, going up to 80. Are you Jackson? Are you in Jersey, or are you talking Jackson, Wyoming? Where are you at? Little dude, come on. Where's your big boy? Wyoming, nice. What are you doing out there? I got property out by Laramie out there, Medicine Bow, 30 miles from Medicine Bow. Right off of 80. All dirt roads. We have like 70 acres out there. Oh, nice. Well, not nice at the rack, but hope you have a good visit, man. I thought your exes are supposed to live in Texas. Wyoming's probably good too. Caught a massive flathead, maybe around 28 inches. I pulled the kayak around the whole lake in the end. Oh, that's tough, Cookie. I haven't caught a big flathead on the kayak yet, but I caught like a, I don't know, a 15-pound, big channel, probably about a 15-pounder one time. It pulled me around the lake. I couldn't really fight him because it just kept pulling me. And then I got snagged up in these pricker bushes with the boat, and finally I landed him. There's got to be one in here. The wind's actually taking us in a perfect spot. I'll be going to Virginia City, Montana. Are you going past Medicine Bow? If you go, it's right on 80. If you go past Medicine Bow, go into the Virginian, man. They serve like fresh beef right there. But if you end up spending a night, that's where Owen Wister based the Virginian on. It was like right there. They got the old crow feet bathtubs and really cool spot there. All the way over here. Okay, yeah, I figured you blew by that, right? Alright, let's go up this way. I gotta do stalls. Well, that's a crappy situation, Cookie the horse. Okay, I'll show myself to the door. I'm gonna troll while we go over here. Oh, nice, yeah. I didn't spend too much time out there, but we do have property out there. I spent some time out there as like a teenager. Really haven't spent much time since. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for getting my joke. I'm trolling out the back. I don't know to show you that or not. Maybe I can troll the rod on there, so I can actually see it too if it goes. $10 an hour. That's pretty crappy pay. But I take that pay in YouTube. Hi, Dougie Dog. Enjoy it out there, man. I love it out there. Remember to wave with one finger. That's how they roll. They do the one finger wave. They nod and they wave with one finger because there ain't many humans around. They don't like to take their hands off the steering wheel. I know I'm on an angle. I don't know if this looks stupid this way or not. I kind of want to see the rod get smoked. We caught one earlier trolling, so. Kev must be catching. He's sitting on one spot. Appreciate you, Cookie. I hope I got you subbed. Leave a comment on a video. I gotta make sure I'm connected to you. My wife's big into horses too, especially when she was younger. She used to train racehorses. Mostly retired racehorses. Tire them out so they could be trained. They were too high strung. Kind of zigzag a little bit. I'm going to work our way over towards the bank. See if we can pick up anything. Is the signal getting bad? I feel like the signal's getting bad. People stop chatting. It's usually not a good sign. Out here. Alright, I'm just going to troll through the bad spot. Let me know if it's bad signal. It might be, and we'll be through that spot pretty quickly anyway. We'll head back to the other side of the lake. There's a big bass sitting over here though. Like a 10-pounder lives on this side of the lake. If anyone's in chat, drop a comment. I think my live's dead. Pixelated. Yeah, I'm heading out, Dorothy. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Matthew at Mommy's World. What's up, Cherry? Good morning. I'm off angle because I want you guys to watch that rod. I'm trolling it out the back. Thank you, 570. I want you to see that rod get smoked, hopefully. And I can actually see it this way, too. Jamie Brown. I'm going to swing by Littlefin here. Check up on Littlefin before we head to the other side. Having coffee. You just wake up. You're up late usually. If I get insomnia, I usually pop over. Yeah, I figured. We're going to be out of this spot in a minute. We're heading to the other side of the lake. I'm just going to troll through it though. This is where the big 10-pounder is though. It's the size of a carp over here. He's enormous. Kev's had him on twice. Yep, there you are, Glorious. Let me wrench you up, brother. You've earned it. Just keep it family friendly, positive vibes. How you doing, Kev? You catching? A lot of crappie? Oh, nice. You got a 2-pounder. Nice. All right. He's sitting. Oh, he just got another one over there. He's got live minnows. He's sitting right on the beaver dam, but I know the reception sucks there. Beaver bass, the big one? Oh, man. All right. Yo, 50 cent with the 20. Big fish on. Woo! Big fish on. Big fish on for Kev. He's netting. Oh, he's not too big. He's a pounder. He's got one in the net. Appreciate that, half century. Thank you so much, brother. Hope you're doing good. I really appreciate that, man. All right. You can't see that. It's all pixelated anyway. Now my spinnerbait's probably stuck with weeds. I forgot I was supposed to be trolling. Awesome, I appreciate that 50 cent. Real life. Sent a good friend to me. To the channel? Or are they waiting on my doorstep? Yeah, I caught weeds on that. I'm glad I checked it. Alright. Hey, I have to check, man. I ain't famous, but I've had some encounters already. Trolling again. Off we go. I think this time I'm gonna go with the minnow the whole way back. We're gonna troll the spinnerbait down, but we're gonna come back with the minnow. Mary, what's up? What's up? Hope you're having a good day. How's Mr. Turner doing? We caught a bass earlier on one of your husband's jigs, the Crappie Man jigs. Old Mick Walleye is in. Yes, Glorious Gamer. I wrenched you up, bro. I wrenched you up. Of course I remember you. If I didn't remember you, you wouldn't have a wrench right now. We caught a good one earlier trolling. I'm telling you, as soon as it hit, it felt like I just hit something. The kayak just stopped. They don't really fight when you troll though. Like, it just stops your boat and they come up and they come in like a log. JB, what's up? Working our way down. I mean, now I don't know because we got two out in the middle and we got one on the side, so I'm going to get all up in this brush here. I'm going to get all the way up in there. Work our way out. We're gonna get snagged up in here though with the spinnerbait. That's all right. Yeah, Mary's one of my big supporters, one of my shark members, as is Dorothy. Awesome members of the channel right there. Got some blooming lily pads. Absolutely beautiful. Let me get my spinnerbait in here. I might throw a spinnerbait back here. I know there's a lot of bait fish back here because that gray heron always over there. He's always right there. Look at that. Something just... he just tried to charge that duck. There's a duck back there somewhere. Man, I wonder what's back there. I have to go here in winter time. Oh, you're not allowed. That's right. They close this off in winter. That explains why I don't know what's back there. Comes a snag, but maybe we'll drag a bass out of here. Oh, is that a fish? I think it's a big weed. I don't know. It's a big weed. Got excited there for a minute. What are you up to, half century? You getting out, man? You getting any fishing in? It's been a minute since I've seen you. I basically got to hit him in the head in here. As soon as I start reeling, it's going to be all snagged up. But I can hit one in the head. I've done it before. Mike W, what's up? Looks fishy, don't it? Don't tell me to use the frog glacier. I ain't putting a frog on, man. Because 10 minutes, I'll tie a frog. I'll rip it through here, won't catch nothing, and then I got to take the frog back off again. Did you see what I typed? Let me get back up. I saw, hey, Bob. Oh, McWalleye, I think we're up to 3 bass for me. Kev's got a crappie and 2 bass. Tie game. probably a better way to do that, right? Can I? I don't think I can do that. I think I can do that when I'm in other chats. Yeah, you sent a good friend my way. Yeah, so the deal with True North, I'm not sure what's going on. He came in and then he told me that that thanks for the wrench, Skeeter, appreciate it. And Skeeter didn't know who he was at all. Like, he's not even in Skeeter's channel. So I'm not sure what's going on with that dude. And it's a real close to a name of somebody that's been used to be a good friend of Skeeter's. I don't want to get too much into it, but he had problems with. So it's probably just a coincidence in names. So I'm kind of curious what the deal is with that. Am I wrong in that, Skeeter? Is that because that's the name I was thinking of too? Oh, that's a fish. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Fish on. Good one. He feels good unless he's wrapped in weeds. He's not bad. Putting that on. Get in here. There we go. We got him. All right. We got a good one in the net. Let's flip you back. Fish! Fish! Yeah, it's probably just a coincidence, but it didn't make sense that he said that it was wrenched up. So just something was suspicious there. Look at that guy there. That's a nice 1 or 2 pounder. Nice bass right there on the spinner bait. In the boat. Get him right back. All right. That's a good one, right? Thank you, Dennis. Scooter, he was on your show when you caught your first flathead. You caught big? I'm sure you did, Dusty. You probably catch bigger ones with your eyes closed. Hey, Josie, thank you. Came in at the right time. That one has a little more meat on it. Yeah, that was a healthy looking one. I don't like to go into drama on my channel, but I do want to kind of get that settled, because if it is a coincidence, and this isn't the dude that we're thinking it is, because the other dude lives real close to Skeeter. So does this dude live in Pennsylvania? If not, then I know it's not the same dude. All right, yeah, let's just drop it. If you're able to email me or something, I'll try to remember the name. I'm gonna go check out his channel, figure out who it is, and yeah, if it's not the guy, I've got no problem. I've got no problem wrenching it up, but I have a feeling it's yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes you got to do certain things on YouTube. It's part of it. It sucks, but. All right. I appreciate a half century. I will check the channel out. I mean, it's hard to make a judgment on somebody when he's, you know, done something to somebody that I personally know, like in real life. So that's where I'm coming from. But I'll check it out, man. I'll check it out when I get home. Actually, let me screenshot just so I don't forget, okay? Just bear with me, guys. I'm going to go away for a second. All right, good. I got the screenshot, so I'll check it out. I don't want to talk about it anymore, but I appreciate that very much. 50 cent. Okay. I will get it settled. Just want to get back to fishing. YouTube's a crazy place, but I always value people that I know personally outside of YouTube a little bit more because, you know, you never know who you get behind a keyboard sometimes. Yeah, Brax River, we got a few. We just got a real nice one, like a 2-pound bass. I think that was bass number 4, I believe. Jackson, what's up? What's up? Yeah, it sucks. That part of YouTube sucks sometimes because, you know, we're all somewhat grown people, and some of us get into arguments and some of us hold grudges. It's just the way it is, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's just the way it is. No, catch and release, Rook. Bass Holio doesn't keep bass. Not from here. Alright, back to fishing. Let's get some fish. I said I was going to throw the little bait, didn't I? You know what? We're going to get back in those. Appreciate that, Jackson. Let's get right back to where we caught that. We were in the thick of it, weren't we? I got a little distracted. We were back in the thick of it. We caught him right in that stuff. So maybe we'll go over the side of it. Spinnerbait has done most of the damage today, Rook. Most of the damage is by the spinnerbait. Sorry, turtles, but I want to fish back here. Mind hopping in for a second? The water's probably warmer than the air, bro. Come on. I don't care, you stay there if you want. The spinnerbait gets through this stuff pretty good, man. I'll tell you. Like, I was skimming that thing like a frog when I hooked that up last one. Man, that's real shallow over here. There's not gonna be nothing over here. Yeah, I got chatterbait, but I ain't throwing it right now. I mean, I finally started figuring them out. It's a slow bite, post cold front. Definitely tight lip, but I feel like I'm starting to pick them out, figure out where they're at. I need weedless back here. The chatterbait will be covered in weeds in one cast. But chatterbait would be a good option. It might be the right option. I'm still not doing it. Keep it high. Bulge it over this stuff. Caught me a lily pad. Appreciate everyone in here. Have a nice crowd today. Appreciate it, guys. Today is Friday, so we don't normally fish the weekend. I work a shift tomorrow. I think I do a 10-hour shift tomorrow, so I'll be pretty busy at work. We fish, it'll be at night. We do get done around 5 at night. So I'll probably sneak out with Kevin for a members only trip somewhere. Oh, there's a turtle in that little stump. Check that out. He's like right on that stump. That's hilarious. Oh, it's a log? He's just chilling. He's just chilling. It's a spinner cast card, but you can bulge them and run them almost on top. Check this dude out. Check this turtle out right here. I feel bad making him dive in. Let me fish that spot. What am I doing here? It's tangled. 570, what do you fish for, brother? You probably got some pickerel up there too. My son is a big fan of pickerel. It's one of his favorite things to catch. Gotta head out. All right, Dorothy, thank you for coming. As always, appreciate you. Catch you next time. I'll catch you on the YouTube streets. You're everywhere. All right. Here we go. One more in the thick of it. Throw the ultralight here before we move. Got like 1/164th jig. It's dinner time. Mainly 5 fish for trout. NJ inspired me to get into some carp. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I was like a late bloomer with carp. I grew up, in my family, we basically bass fished or fish for trout. That was the only respectable things. My dad almost disowned me when I started catching carp and cats. They're trash fish in his mind. Yeah, I love carp fishing and cat fishing for sure. What's up, Tommy? Doing good, brother. We got a couple decent bass today. I'm not complaining. Post cold front. Look at that turtle right here. See there, bro. Not complaining. A little, definitely slow. Even the little fish aren't biting, but making our way through here. Yeah, I do a bit of fly fishing as well. I love going upstate for like the wild browns. Is Kev yelling for me? You good? He's got a big net with him, so he said if he catches a huge one, he's gonna go to mid. What language is that, Randy? Right? You hit your head or something? It sounds like 3 German words in there, but I don't know. That's Dutch? Can't wait to get back to fishing, having some family issues. Oh, fish on, guys. Fish on. Just a little guy, see what he is. Get up here, buddy. Oh, another little bass. Nice. What? Hold on. I gotta go up. I don't know what he's yelling about. He's probably just asking me a dumb question, but I gotta go check it out. He might have a huge one in his net. Baby bass, do 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 do, baby bass, do 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 do. It's gonna be a dumb question, I know it, but let's see what he wants. Oh, there is. You don't know the little thing yet. There's plenty of dumb questions. He's probably looking for a soda or something. Oh, you got a big one? Oh, he's got a big one, guys. I knew it. Hell yeah. Now I'm coming to come right to you. Is he in the net? You get the hook out? Good, good, good. I'm going to come on the other side and then I'm going to do a 360. Yes, sir.
That's a side.
Hold on, you're not on camera.
Ready?
All right, bring him up. Yo, yeah, boy.
Yes, sir.
How's the picture, guys? Is it clear? Hold it up. Smile. I don't trust my screenshots. Let me know if it's clear, please, because last time we got a good one, it was not
It
clear.
looks like your big one too.
Hold on, I'm gonna get a real shot. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Fine. You got it in the net?
Yeah.
All right. Guys, last time I did that, it didn't come through, so I just flipped the camera and got a real. Our newest member is in here cheering you on from Pennsylvania. All right, let me hold steady and get a good release on it right there. Sweet, man.
My whole hand could fit right in this mouth.
Nice one. Yeah, she ready. She got ready while she was laying in that net. Awesome.
That's a big one.
That's an awesome one right there. Cherry says, hi, Kev.
Hello.
Woo woo.
So bad my whole
No,
leg-
John, that's a largemouth bass, bro.
What did he say?
It said it was a smallie, so it's a largie. It was not real dark colored, to be fair, but definitely a largemouth bass. The fact that Littleton could put his head in there. I ain't taking no pointers. He's cheating. He's got minnows, man. 570, he's cheating. Come on.
I broke off the hook because it was snagged in the net. I didn't want to take any chances.
Yeah, no worries.
I was reviving him while I'm getting over here. The net was in the water.
$5 from Cherry for you.
Thank you.
I owe you $5, so I guess we're gonna go get candy after this. Ice cream. All right, bro. Dang.
Do you have any more hooks?
Yeah, I got stuff. Oi, my butt. My butt. Everyone's saying great job, Kev. 50 Cent saying great job. Nice, John. Where do you fish for, bud? What part of the world are you in? I got a chatterbait. You should throw a chatterbait. Somebody told me to throw it. No, no, that's all right. You want me to just give you the blue bag? If you can't find anything else in this bag, is a jig head that you could use. Yeah. All right. Father catches fish sticks, son catches monster. Massachusetts, nice. All right, another $5 candy fund. Good Lord. Randy, you're gonna come babysit him after he gets all jacked up. That was a nice one. NFL, are you serious? Birds, baby. Go Birds. Go Birds.
That's a nice bass right there.
That is a nice one. All right. Massachusetts, overpopulated with fish or people. That's what I'm going to give him. A little jig head right there.
This water is warmer than the air.
You got another hook there?
What?
Do you have another hook or not?
No.
All right, this one's got paint over the eyeball. Let me open that up.
I'll use that.
Yeah, the eye of the... So I got to pop that through. Because it's not a crappie man jig. If it was a crappie man jig, I wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, because Crappie Man jigs are the best.
All right. Also, people fish. I know, man. We have a lot here, too. It's hard to find spots that aren't really populated. Fishing during the week sure helps. I know that ain't possible. All right, there we go. Oh, Randy, you're almost at 1K. Nice. That's all. 1K is hard to get to, especially when you have a real job, you know. All right, I guess I should fish. I feel like I caught that one. I'm like taking a break. You catch a big fish, you just want to have a beer and a cigar. I know, I've never even smoked a cigar. It's just what you're supposed to say, I think. I don't know. Hey, freaking awesome. Thank you. I have a giveaway tomorrow, Bob, if you're interested in not doing anything. What time is it, buddy? I'll try. I never know what I'm doing on the weekends. Our weekends is like our family time, especially during the year, but in the summer I have a little bit more freedom. I do work till about 5:30, something like that. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, right? Yeah.
And Sunday?
I don't work Sunday. Nope. See what Mom's up to. I don't know if she. Well, I think it's too soon to go back to the shore. We'll go during the week next week. Boys' trip to the saltwater. What do you say? Yeah. Told you you'd catch him. Told you you'd get that bass. It's really hard to. Probably that jig head I gave you is probably better than what I'm using. The wind and the current gets down a little bit more. Look, I guess we're buddies. We're floating together. Oh, I had one right there.
I got a huge crappie.
Did you?
Yeah.
Thank you, Daisy May. John, let me get you wrenched up. John from Massachusetts. Try to remember that. John Toomey. There's some big crappie in here. Tons of little ones, but some really big ones.
Right? I got all those big bass on big ones.
Karen says hi from Germany.
No.
Ula. I don't think that's German. Ula. You say ula to everybody. Do you see all the turtles? Look at them out here. I've never seen this many. And they seem to be floating around me. Come on, fishy. We got some good ones today. It started slow, but let's say we got some good ones. We got some good ones. It's teamwork. We did. I got 4 or 5 decent ones. Yeah. On this, most of them I got on the spinnerbait. I think I got 1 on this. Yeah, I think I got 5, 4 half decent. All right, time for you to go bye-bye. I'm gonna push off. Bye-bye. See you, kid. All right, signal's probably getting bad. Let me know when it gets choppy here. I'm gonna get this spot real quick though. Moine, I think is. No, I don't know what moine is. I forget what moine is. I really got to work on my German. My older boy's learning Russian. My wife's learning it with him. My childhood best friend married a Russian girl. He's now divorced, but they have a kid who speaks fluent Russian. And so my older boy, being the troll that he is, wants to learn Russian so that they can have secret conversations. Looking good so far. It's going to change as soon as we can buy that beaver dam. Still, yeah, I'm with you, man. Still trying to master English. I took German in high school and I spent some time in Germany. And I was pretty fluent at one point, but man, they say you never forget like how to ride a bike, or you never forget a language.
Sometimes,
I did.
Sometimes before school starts again, I want to do a Mr. Twist, where we just use Mr. Twisters the whole entire day. I put one on it before.
We'll have to torture the members for that. Yes. We could do that tomorrow night maybe, because we could do a member only tomorrow night somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Might be a good time to go out for catfish though.
I was going to say maybe go, you know that pond that has all the lights?
Yeah, but that would be good.
Yeah, I say we try that, because there's bullheads in there too.
Yeah, Topco, they come in a lot, but try to use English or emojis. They usually say something and then they drop a bunch of cool emojis. Crew Cass, what's up? What's up? Yo, WSG, bro. I'm almost 50. Let me figure this out. What's... Come on. Someone help me out with that. I got a better chance of understanding Topco over there than I do Crewcast. What's WSG? That's Russian, yeah. My older boy, my translator ain't here. English, Tex-Mex, Creole, Jive, and American. Oh my God. We're fishing for bass. I've been throwing a spinner bait, but I just downsized and I've got my ultralight out. I'm trying to catch a crappie right now. Get back in this little shallow right here. My son just caught a huge bass. He was 4 or 5 pounds, I would guess. We didn't have the scale with us, but that was a real nice fish he caught. That's okay, Karen. My German sucks, so I'm really bad at German. There's someone else came in that spoke German and said a sentence, and for some reason my brain worked. I knew exactly what the whole sentence was. I mean, I just flushed the crappie. Oh Lord. You guys are freaking nuts. Was it a crappie or a brown trout? Buenos dias, mi amigos. ¿Cómo está? I love the idea of being able to speak a bunch of languages. I'm just not smart enough. Probably a flounder. It's like Sergey that comes in here from Belarus all the time. As soon as he figures out what we're talking about, he's going to be like, "Oh, this channel sucks." I got some odd trolls today. Yeah, it's a pretty big live, Josie. It's a good live for me. I've got a lot of views, I think, so that's how it goes. Hey, the wind calmed down right here. Should better pull something out of here. What is Ramstein? Ramstein. It's probably a type of beer. I don't know. Ya'ate, greetings in Navajo. You know this stuff, or you just Google expert here, Randy? What are you doing? I appreciate that casting card. I really do. I was chatting with Skeeter this morning. I'm like, he said it first. Happy White History Month. Ha ha ha. My God. Don't stir the pot, bro. Come into my channel and say something dumb. Like we were talking about Skeeter's, like, I don't know how anyone like watches me or something. I felt exactly the same way. I'm like, I don't even like watching myself. But I appreciate you guys. I do speak a little basic. The band was popular in the late 90s. Oh, wait, Ramstein. Stiltskin is, when I was there, I saw a band called Stiltskin. I got their CD still. They were playing like the 76ers. They have a good soccer team in Hanover. They played at the game. Yeah, thank you, Skeeter. Thank you. Come in and just like, you know, stir the pot on something silly. I don't care. You come in and you don't have to say hi to the host, but you know, you come in with a little something different than garbage. I ruin English. Well, for you to like think of something, you know, you got to learn another language. You got to forget something. It's like Married with Children when Kelly was trying to prepare for her math test. She forgot what the doorbell was. Do hast. I know hast is the verb, but why is there two of them? Yeah, I took 4 years of German and 2 years of Spanish. But mostly I was chasing my wife around high school during that time, so I didn't really learn it. I fish in front of me, who's that stud? Well, I mean, obviously I'm hot. I know that, but Josie's awesome. Josie is awesome. A bit of Gaelic too. Did you study this stuff like in college, or is it just more of a hobby? I thought show you how bad I am. I thought that said garlic there for a second. You've known your wife since high school. Sure have, Onyx. Sure have. Little Vietnamese hobby. That's cool. How did you, how did you learn it? Like, how do you do it? You use the tools for it? Or do you just kind of like, because that's something I really want to get more into. Red Apple Rotator. This is not a dating site, but I don't really care if you're straight or gay. Could care less, man. But again, you don't come into a channel and say something like that. You know? That's not how you come into a channel. Worked with people who spoke the language. Very cool. So she's known you that long and still decided to marry you. Yeah. She's pretty dumb. Yeah, I mean, she saw my fishing prowess at an early age and knew that she'd never go hungry, so. I saved her life once, so it's kind of, you know, it was one of those deals. It was one of those deals. Somebody attacked her in high school, and I, you know, that old thing. Grabbed the guy, turned the surface planer on. I tried to put him in the surface planer. Oh, fish right there. There he, oh, come on, he hit it twice. Good old days. Classic old love story. Does fishing attract the girls? Not usually. Yeah, the turtles are crazy. Yeah, she was a really good athlete in high school, and she was, went to state champs in swimming and everything. She was super athletic, and I was just getting into sports at that point. Like, well, I grew up playing sports, but I started getting really good at cycling, and we had like the fitness in common, I guess. I don't know. And we definitely, we were both huge, like Nirvana, grunge kids. So we had all that stuff in common. MAMW. I can cuss out in 6 languages. That's basically what my oldest boy is learning right now, all the curse words in Russia. MAMW. What is that? Who's MAMW? Why don't I see that? Some girls like fishing, but most are squeamish about baiting a hook. Not all of them. We got a girl in here who's got a freaking catches bass every day and has a mounted buck on our wall. Oh, okay. Matthew and Mommy's World. All right, cool. You lost him? How's the picture looking? I forced your hand. Picture getting bad over here. I kind of want to sneak in this spot. I know there's a couple here. Just send me the bill for the, what is that surgery you have to get done when you type too much? Carpal tunnel, yeah. I got that pretty bad from bike racing, actually. If I'm not on, oh, there's a, oh, it's gone. If I'm not on top of my hydration, it gets really bad. Even when I cut grass, I got like pry my fingers off the bars. Well, it looks like a end of a fishing pole in a bank. So are you telling me we've just began Minecraft fishing? I think that's what you're telling me. I don't get it, man. Skeeter, look at the spot here. That's the beaver dam. Dude, we fished here for months with clear signal. Why all of a sudden can't you see it? I don't get it. It drives me nuts. But we'll go trolling. Hold on, be patient. I'm gonna get trolling with the big rod. And we'll get out of here. What? Purple sun and a river running. Yeah, I'm sure. You do anything repetitively, right? It gets you. You guys want the front view or the back view of the fishing rod? Eventually you'll be able to see again. Let me get out of this area. You ask how NY view. How NY. Skater, English, please. English. That's right, Glenn. I'm more of a backside kind of guy myself. What the hell are we talking about? Oh, Lord. I have kayaker's elbow from, kayaking. Oh, that sucks, Onyx. You got a good one? He's got a big one again. Dang. You got him? Yes? Oh, looks like we're going to troll over here. Looks like Titanic free to the world. Free and independent, we're fishing for bass. Sure, fishing like a peasant. Get back to the roots, man. Off the bank is the way to go. Let me go see. I think he lost it. I don't know. Oh, nice. Got a big crappie. All right. I'm trolling. I got to keep moving. Not PB? PB? You caught bigger. Yeah, Green Lane. When you were like 4, you got a slab up there. Is that a fish? I don't know if that was a fish. I need coffee. I ain't swinging over there to show you a crappie. Sorry. It was a good one. It really was a good one. It wasn't huge. He's caught bigger. Every fish he catches, he thinks it's the biggest fish. I'm going to recast. I may have gotten some weeds. It was either a fish hit it. Yeah, that sucks, Onyx. I don't know. We might have a little fish on here. I think it's just weeds because we've stopped. Look at his microfish. Yeah, it's just weeds. An IV bag with a rock star still dragging. That's awesome. Upside down, then and only then can you put your device down on a table and walk around and read. Are you okay, Freaky? Did you hit your head? Did Skeeter give you something? Never take anything Skeeter gives you. I think you had some of his brownies. That's why I love trout fishing and disappear into the little mountain streams. Yeah, 570, man. I don't know how many times I've tried to do lives trout fishing. It's so frustrating because we have some pretty good spots, up in like Ole Valley, where they still have little trickling streams that have wild browns, but I know it's windy, you probably can't hear me now. But as soon as the signal goes off and you get into the hills, that's where the trout are. All I can do is run a GoPro in there. I can't go live. Woo, that's windy. I want to get onto some brookies again. It's been a while since we've gone brook trout fishing, but I got some videos that I got to get done first. Clear some space on the GoPro so we get back to some filming where we don't have signal for lives. Wiggly wobbly, wiggly wobbly. What are you guys talking about? I missed something. I spoke too easily. I think it'd be hard to chat and fish. Yeah, you get used to it. It's definitely a sacrifice 570. Like you definitely, there's spots like you change the way you fish for the live. The way I look at it, it's like I wouldn't be out here every day if it wasn't for people watching. It's like you go to my metaphor is like you go to a group ride for bike racing, for training rides, right? And you're riding at a pace that everyone can kind of, it's just mediocre riding to build your body up. You don't have to go crazy. And some people go off the front and it's like, what are you doing here? It's a group ride. Like you literally came out to do a group ride and you went by yourself. That's like when you go live and you don't talk to your chat at all. Like, what are you really doing? You better be like Jimmy Houston or Bill Dance to be able to do that, you know? For the most part, people want the interaction for whatever reason. They want the interaction to learn something or entertainment, something. You can't always talk to them, but they want you there. I will have a problem with my butt long before I get kayak elbow. I got yak back. We're going this way. We didn't fish this point over here. Look at this. But it's okay. I mean, honestly, like there's a lot of days where I'm out there. Like I put in 4 hours like I'm going to an office job. Because if I was by myself, half the time I'd probably be like, you know what, it ain't happening today. And I just leave. But when I commit myself to like a show, then I'm out there for those 4 hours regardless. And we've caught some nice fish when we weren't expecting to, so. And it motivates me in the winter when it's absolutely crap and we're fishing like this winter when I'm sitting on ice at -8. Some of those mornings I probably wouldn't have gone out. They were like my favorite lives were the Ice Shack lives. Don't want to spin this way. Level up there. Careful talking about that stuff on YouTube. The GUN word is a no-go for YouTube sometimes. It's supposed to be anyway by the rules, even though there's a very popular streamer that I sent a picture to Skeeter. Guy had like, 5,000 people in his chat and he had GUNs all over the wall. Meanwhile, I lost a video because of that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, when it's deemed family friendly, YouTube treats us a little bit differently, unfortunately. Yeah, I personally don't really like, I'm not big into firearms, or any of that stuff. But, yeah. I hope you were looking at the screen when I said that. What's up, Glorious? Yeah. You like that? Ping, ping, ping. Come Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got our first strike like a month ago, and it was because I filmed Little Finn shooting off a bottle rocket. Can't do it. Can't do that. There's a lot of, when you get monetized, make sure you read the community standards, because you have to follow their community standards, whether you like it or not. And it's not consistently patrolled or policed because it's AI, and they miss a lot. But you've got no argument, when they come for you. Dang, that was a fish that came up for that as soon as it hit the water. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, freaking. I've done that in my basement, and I have them on my walls, all over the place. And they shut me down immediately. That's all you need, Onyx. Yeah, freaking. I kid you not. You can ask Skeeter. I sent him the text. This dude, that's what he does every night. He's live. And I mean, they're all over his wall, and he's holding them, showing them. And I'm like, how is he doing this? Fully monetized, blazing number of subscribers. Yeah, that's what we got. It said, God bless America, and it showed a bottle rocket getting launched, and we got a strike. Onyx is a star for many reasons, but he is a channel member. That's why the star's there. You guys have to understand, that's my bald-headed brother from another mother right there. Us bald-headed folks have to stick together. I appreciate that, Onyx. I mean, I like it because it slows down the pace, and you guys know me, first of all, so I'm working hard to get on fish, and I don't have to try to entertain as much when I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get 5 miles upriver, and I just need to paddle, or I just need to get into this spot. And then you guys all know each other, so you guys can just sit there and make fun of me when I'm too busy to chat. And yeah, I really enjoy it too. You don't have to pay for anything on this channel, but if you do want to support it at another level, yeah, memberships start at 99 cents for a month. But don't feel like you got to do that. But I do fish on the member side, and we have member-only content. Skeeter, and so is everything is country, and anything is possible. God bless YouTube. Hey, Alicia, what's up? How you doing? We got on some nice bass. My son kicked my butt today. He got a monster out here, like a 4 or 5 pounder. Yeah, see, even with us getting on the subject, we went down to 17. I swear that the AI stuff picks it up. So we'll just avoid that in chat. Yeah, it's nice to pay for the bait that's sitting in Kevin's kayak right now. Yo, Crewcast, there you go, bro. That you gotta hit join though. I appreciate the $1, but you gotta click join if you're trying to join as a member. I don't know if that's what you're trying to do. If you're just dropping $1 for bait, that's awesome too. Well appreciated, much appreciated. But if you're trying to join, let me know, and somebody can tell you exactly what you got to do. Yeah, 570, back to fishing. I'm telling you, not my first day doing lives. You go into certain conversations, the numbers plummet, man. For me, anyway. Everyone's different. Are you on an iPhone, or are you on an iPhone or a Android? Let us know what you're on, and somebody will tell you. Like because I look, my screen's different than you guys when I'm live. I'm on a walkie-talkie. Then you're screwed. iPhone. All right. I'm sure there's a way. I'm almost positive there's a way. Anybody an iPhone user? What's it look like to join on your side? There's got to be a way. That sucks if you can't join from an iPhone. I appreciate you going the extra step there and getting on your weed whacker and firing up. All right, guys. I think we're running low on battery here. My screen has gone black on me already. I don't even think we've been out that long, but I think I had an app running in the background from the video I've been trying to upload. So I hope you're still watching. I'm going to have to say goodbye right now because the screen's about to go blank. I'll stay live. I mean, I won't touch nothing. I honestly don't know if you guys are even watching at this point. Sometimes I get another 15 minutes once the screen does this to me. But because of the rain in the forecast, I didn't bring the backup because I can't run that. So I'm going to say my blind goodbye. I can't even see y'all. Well, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for awesome live. Got some new members. And Crewcast, I hope you figured that out. You can always email me as well. politnariverlodge@gmail.com. We'll get it situated. Anybody want a sticker, email me. Get a sticker out to y'all. But I'm just going to shut up and keep fishing because I don't know if I'm talking to anybody. I kind of feel crazy when I talk to a blank screen. Start feeling like Skeeter. Now I'm going to catch the Mondo and I won't know if anyone sees it. Is that a fish? It can't be a fish. It's a lily pad. Started coming out far and I'm like, am I dragging out a hog here or what? You can have a really good day fishing live and it feels like a bad day because you want to impress people and entertain them. For me, more than impress them. I don't really care. Somebody comes in and says I'm not a good actor, could care less. Just do the best we can do. But you do want to entertain them. You want to do your best. When you go out fishing, you catch 4 or 5 bass in a 4-hour session. You're feeling good about that. Sometimes I feel like it's never enough when you're live, you know. There's always the one-upper. Oh, I caught more than that, or I caught a bigger one. The one-uppers. Just have to remember not to pick my nose because I don't know if you're there watching or not. Somebody will make a short of me sitting here picking my nose. I didn't even think to bring the charger. I didn't want to bring it because of the rain anyway, but I didn't even think we would have any issues with going down early. All I can think of is I was uploading a 17-minute video that I got to edit. I wondered if that takes up some battery. It was at 96%. I usually get 4 or 5 hours at least, unless it's really hot out. Today is definitely not hot. I got to get better at that stuff. Having ways to keep everything fully charged. Not spending a fortune. shift down. Good Lord. It's a nice drift right here. Come on. Hit it again, sucker. I gave it a twitch and he hit it. Nope, I twitched it right into a freaking weed. Weeds. Spot looks juicy right here. I call it fish coming on this cast. I feel it. I feel it. You spoiled my plans, lily pad. Just gonna keep casting while we drift this. I don't know if you guys are there. You guys are going to fade out soon, so cast and see if we can get a last minute bass for you. Running right. What's going on there? There we go. I'm ready to go home and get some breakfast. I'll tell you, I'm hungry now. Didn't eat this morning.